Hello, everyone, and welcome back yet again to Mania 4K World Cup 2019, and we're back alive with more matches coming up today. I'm Rem, and I'll be commentating it alongside Azer. How are you doing?
Hey, how's it going, guys? We're here for a couple of blocks today, but yeah, USA versus Brazil should be a really hype match, I think. So I'll be on the way soon.
It is definitely the most hype match as well. You always see United States versus Brazil as always being like one of the fan favorites for the entire history of Mania World Cup as well. We have last year we have in like finals and then semi-finals, and then we're yet back again with 2019. We got another match for themselves in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, and I mean, even so far in the 2019 World Cup, both of these teams haven't really had much of a challenge presented to them. Like, they both got out of groups very easily. USA beat France 6-1 last round, and Brazil beat Argentina 6-0 last round. This should be the first game for both of these teams. They're like, okay, we have to play for real now. It's time to play. We're gaming.
Yeah, it's gotten real quick enough for them to take it seriously. Oh man, I really know this song. Yeah, by judging by the warm up they took.
Oh.
This is definitely the United States warm up. Just by the look of things.
It's likely, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty curious to see how a lot of these maps are gonna go, particularly because we've seen USA have like insane accuracies in earlier rounds.
Yeah, they are evenly close. Just for the core of the United States players, Brazil is no slouch at that. You already seen insane accuracies for both of them, so it might turn out a really insane match as well.
I gotta say, this is quite a uncommon song choice for Mania. Could be an interesting warm-up.
Midwest genres is I don't know. It's a decent one. It's a decent one to hear.
I'm also pretty curious about what these teams are gonna ban and like prioritize against each other.
Oh yeah,
what do you think the bans are gonna be actually?
Well, I think the bans would. I think Brazil would be kind of obvious because I feel because they can just ban SVs because they are probably don't have the investment to practice it. But then United States are very versatile at anything. So I guess ban could be anything, but I believe if they ban something doesn't mean they're just mediocre at that at best.
Yeah, we actually haven't seen too many matches in the quarterfinals yet. We've only actually seen 2, so this is the third out of, I believe, 8. So a lot of these picks are still fairly new for people watching. Haven't really seen them yet. And there's like no precedent to go off of. I think this match will probably set the precedent. So we need to get the warm-ups underway. Trying to get the players in the game. I think we're about to start though.
Yeah, looks like everyone ready up should be good to go this time.
American football. Safe guess as to who picked this one. Curiously, a BPM of 77.9 precise.
Well, BPM doesn't mean anything. You can just having pretty decent patterns to be chosen. It's just repetition, which kind of interesting enough. Background is like aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah. It's actually kind of interesting because usually when teams pick more of their like cultural warm-ups, you know, like I think every country has like their memes and stuff, you know, they always pick some things that just makes you laugh. This is just, I don't know, it's weird to see. I've seen a lot of World Cups, but I haven't really seen something so like relaxing. It's a relaxing.
Yeah, I know, right? It's still got the vibes of being just the old counter warm-up, so I guess that's fair enough. Even though this is not quite a meme enough to some degree, but people who actually know the origins of being the song itself or even the genre is aesthetically pleasing to hear.
And even though this is just a warm-up, we can see how close this actually is.
Yeah, it looks like even like with Lotus like missing at the very start, it's just look at his accuracy, like even like going toe to toe with like say Electro or Toperson, for example.
Yeah, Gekido did miss though.
Sounds kind of dumpy, you know, to be honest with you.
It's always funny to like try to explain or just even show like a more dump chart to someone who doesn't really play Mania. It's just like, why are all these notes mapped to nothing? Everyone just goes, I don't know, it just is. It's fun.
Okay, I can pick up like how the vocals are mapped to. It's like when you notice that the vocals are kind of like just kind of layers or something, so you just map around it just to make sure the voice is out there. Well, that's how it is though. I think the chart is good. It's pretty decent.
Yeah, it seems good. Alright, we'll see what the other warm-up is.
Yeah, there you have it. Well, I mean, like, for most likely Brazil has a really good accuracy, so I guess showing that in here could be a threat. Oh man, what is this? I thought it was like Gekido's chart for a second, but then no, it's also kind of meme-ish, just judging by the background. And then it says by Brazil for something.
Yeah, the song itself isn't anything related to Brazil. I believe the assertive is Canadian. I'm not quite sure. Actually, not super familiar, but yeah, it's not a. The song doesn't have much cultural impact, but you know, got the background in there. Wonder what's on there. We get a sneak peek, a little preview.
Well, the preview seems fine. It's just the background. It kind of worries. It kind of is worrying for a little bit. And even the song itself is quite short. You already see it's repeated in the loop now.
This is more like the typical warm-up we usually see in the World Cups compared to the previous one.
Yeah, no memes allowed. Maybe.
You can always do what Mango does for the Taiko World Cup. He just doesn't care. He just puts memes in the pool. Force the teams to play all the memes.
Well, I guess it's kind of similar to like mini World Cups to put memes in various groups. Oh man!
No, we can't even see the background.
I think the background itself is like kind of like the anime OPs, but then you just slouch it with Brazil in the background. Oh man, the long notes at the beginning is kind of worrying. Whoa, okay. Kind of interesting.
Mini SVs, I like it.
It even has kind of bumpy SVs at that. Oh wow, okay. It now comes real.
Yeah, you're saying the last chart is kind of dumpy. What about this one?
Well, yeah, it's even more dumpy right now. It's just layered very heavy. One time too heavy. Well, I guess, yeah, there you go. That's the background I'm talking about.
It's good. I like it. Pretty good plays out of Toph and Andre there. Good accuracies. Still pretty dominantly take their own warm-up. We'll see if they can do that during the match. I think did they win both warm-ups?
Well, yeah, Brazil took both warm-ups. Since I think they won never meant for a warm-up. But then we'll see. We got rolls coming in. I smell something that it is not pleasant for your rolls. Probably Brazil gonna roll something a little below 30, I guess.
Oh.
Whoa, okay, that's a very high. Those are very high rolls too. 81 and 93.
Yeah, so USA will get the choice. Yeah, there's a lot of choice to be made. We'll see what they ban. Well, we'll see if they even choose to ban first or not. But yeah, there's a lot of. It's a lot bigger this time around, huh?
Yeah, I think given that, if the United States want to pick first, then Brazil could ban something like cubic squeal if they don't want to do SVs this time, or even lots of spices also being SVs. But choices are considerably given more thought to it, since Brazil is very all-rounded than anything. Oh, there you go, lots of spices. You don't want Quill SVs to go for.
I feel like that's going to be a common ban this round.
Lots of spices is really hard to get down properly. Like it's been picked like once in France versus Argentina. Like both of the teams didn't even get like more than a 950 for an individual player. So seeing that is pretty intimidating.
Yeah, and it was banned in the other match, so 100% presence so far.
And if it's Benny Hughes or Matt Score, I don't know.
It's actually the exact same bands as there was in UK and Thailand. Was Matt Score the first pick or their band? I think I could see it. Well, we'll know soon enough.
Yeah, meanwhile, a bit of a technical issue to be sorted out, since Klein looks like it's acting funny a little bit. Well, I mean, for this match in particular, like, people are expecting like real high just to see even if in this match it gets to a tiebreaker or something. Because in like last year's, it was like it occurred like twice for getting a tiebreaker. In semifinal, there's one semifinal and there's one finals, and the other one is like really close, like say like 7-5 for example, in last year's finals. But I don't know, maybe this match could turn out very interesting, just being in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, it should be one of the better matches this round. Seems very high level and also very evenly matched. So I think that's, you know, the criteria that people are looking for when they want to watch some World Cup.
Yeah, it's always been the good match for the United States versus Brazil. Like, everyone already expected this to be an awesome match, an amazing match.
Alright, this looks like Matt Score was actually the first pick, so it wasn't the band, it was the first pick. So.
Yeah, we got first pick coming in, get hyped, and we'll see what we got here. If the United States can win this on pick comfortably, then Brazil could go with something to retaliate.
Yeah, it looks like Brazil actually took out Andre for Silly Fangirl. Guess they stick with the same roster as they did in the warm-ups, but we'll see how that goes.
Motif. Yeah, but team's entering the stage pretty well. Looks like accuracies all around are really good so far. Look at the 99.95 around at that range.
Still a very small lead on Brazil's side, purely due to accuracy, but still a lot of map pick. I think this map is kind of a statement about how close this match is going to be. It's really close, and the lowest accuracy is still at 99.8, which is pretty insane.
Yeah, they're really neck to neck. So I think has a little bit of timing issues in a little bit, just hitting more 300s than everyone else. But the difference is still solely around 4,000 points, so it's the lead is not decided yet. And Halogen with 99.96, which is really insane in its own way. Just on United States average is around like almost 99.9, while Brazil has around 99.91 as an average. Last set of jump streams coming in.
Ooh, some act drops from Lotus. But Gekido gets a bit of act drops. It's still really close. Yeah. Any 200 here could easily swing it in the other direction.
Yes, lid's still not over yet. It's around 3,000. It's stationary for a little bit. Song's coming to a close here. Let's see what happens. Oh, wow, look at that. Almost below 2,000 points of difference.
Brazil actually wins that by 1,800 points. No breaks or no chokes or anything from anyone. Only 1-200 on the side of Brazil, actually. That was really well played from them. Worth noting Halogen's accuracy, 99.95 as well. Solid ratio. Not enough,
Yeah,
though.
Lotus with the weird 100s at the before the jump. I think it was like around the jump beginning of the second jump stream. Looks like, but nevertheless, it's a really solid scores all around. Just not everyone are hitting above the 992k mark, which is really good. And let's see what Brazil is gonna pick for.
It's always a very good situation when you win a break pick as your first map. It kind of sets this tone a little. Gives Brazil a lot of confidence. We'll see if they can use it.
Going for the greatest hat. Huh, okay. Interesting pick here. I think this is more to the long node oriented pick. And I think we're probably going to be seeing Sardi and Electro looks like for the United States. For a swap.
Gekido doesn't even play his own map.
Well, yeah, I mean, Gekido can play his own map, but I think given their team practice, I think Sardi may be taking this a little bit better than Gekido, so I guess it's respectable. And there you go, like I said before, Electra and Sardi coming up from the United States here. As they're solidly all-rounded, but Sardi is more to a longer-oriented player.
What a good song.
8-bit kind of little brings in the good chip tunes. Yeah, it looks like waiting for everyone to getting ready here. I think this match in particular just comes down to accuracy and not more to a choking. Unless, I think this song has like lots of trills for being a long pick, which is kind of interesting enough. But here you go, song number 2. Got some long note action going on.
It's really disappointing that the hat isn't centered with the with the track.
Yeah. Well, I guess just for the sake of the tournament itself, maybe. Everyone very solid accuracy as well, just on the opening alone. However, you can see that Brazil has a lot of edge in being in terms of long nodes. You can already see like everyone above like 99.8 across Brazil, but lowest score being 99.6 from United States.
Yeah, sort of kind of falling behind a little bit. I don't know what happened in the beginning. Struggling a bit on this one. I do say struggling lightly here. That's why comparison to all of the other players that are doing this pretty damn well, but Brazil did really good on their own pick here, actually getting a fair bit of a lead from their very good accuracy on this. Lopez actually almost at 99.9 now. Oh, wait, Silly Fangirl actually finds a miss.
Wow. Wow,
Is that actually
okay.
going to change anything, though?
Well, I guess they still have enough time to recover from that, but then again, they need a really good accuracy from the United States. They can catch it back up yet again.
Yeah, the accuracy lead is just so big. I don't even think that miss changes much. It barely looks like it barely even moved at all. Brazil actually doing very good on their own pick here, winning by 11,000 points. Now up 2-0.
You can already see Lotus with the V1 double X.
That is
Oh,
insane.
wow. Like everyone else in the lobby is still like holding full combos, solid accuracies. But then you see it again. Brazil takes the edge on that accuracy. Just alone by ratio, they're killing that.
Andre actually also not too far behind. Also 993 out of him. Pretty well played. So now USA is down 0-2 on their own pick. Really got to get a point on the board at some time.
There's still some decent viable picks yet for United States. Show's not beginning to get really serious there. I'm actually not be surprised if the United States can play pick like Spear of Justice or Washaxi at this time, or even Frame. Frame is a pretty decent pick as well for them. Oh, there you go. We get Lashaxi now. Fairly decent pick, although not the best pick. To see Halogen coming back in and yet again Gekido as well for the United States. I'd imagine we can kind of see like the same roster for Brazil as well, having Cute mostly for Riot.
This song is insane. I can't wait to see this.
Yeah, Sierra most likely having a really chaotic song to compose from, and this chart is no exception. It gets chaotic every time you kind of progress through the chart. So it's reasonable how it has this really weird vibes. Yeah, here we go. Song number 3, Lashaxi. We got Halogen with the mirror mod, which is interesting. And looks like I think Gekido might be a little bit decent there.
Probably just the client. Yeah.
$45 points.
Worth noting, this is actually really short. A minute and a half on this one.
Be careful for this Angelic right here. It's really a potential choke for anyone on the team, man. But everyone seems to be handling well. Nope, I think he might have missed there.
Yeah, looks like he did again, actually. He got a 200 as well on top of the mid. Dropping a little bit. Yusei finally having their first decent lead in the match.
There's still a lot more songs to go, though. Still not over yet. So Gekido might have dropped some accuracy. Lotus with a drop as well. And which could give USA a really good edge on this. Still holding solid full combos all around, but Gekido has a lot more 200s. Dropping 200s left and right. And in that case, United States will take its own pick. It's gonna be 1-2 at this point.
Oh,
Toe missing it right at the end too. But leads doesn't matter. 14,000 points is already a solid lead overall. And look at those ratios for everyone in the lobby right now. All above even like the sub 200. But then Gekido is kind of falling behind in the terms of ratio.
Yeah, Silly Fangirl actually getting the best score.
Yeah, also V1 double S for him.
Yeah, good pick from the USA. Actually, 13,000 points for them. Pretty solid victory on this one. Very well played. Let's see what Brazil answers with. And that's
going for the UMP9. I guess going for hybrids is fair enough as a pick. You can just go with what established, like for example, Rise in terms of basic jump stream. But this one is also a fine thing. I guess in particular, it might trigger off some accuracy drops. See, waiting for United States third player here. Not really sure what they're gonna bring here. Probably Electro, or maybe in this case, Talented, maybe?
Yeah, looks like they're still figuring it out. Still waiting on the third player. Hard decision, looks like.
Yeah, looks like a little bit of a tough decision to figuring out who will play on this. Especially MP9 is not an easy choice to get to deal.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Got Electra coming in. No, I think no surprise as well, even how rare he is. Oh well, okay. I think if everyone will be ready up, we'll see Walter signaling the MP start there. Should be getting soon.
Yeah, there we go. Actually waited so long, we got to hear the full song.
Yeah, I guess the general gist of it being the hybrid and best bunch of like different release timings at that, so people should be worried about timing those. Oh, I think Electra was dropping a 200 right at the very start there. Not exactly a good start for US to begin with. A lot more 200s coming, but then again, Lotus is also trading up with those accuracy.
Yeah, that is the first time we've seen an accuracy below 99 though, even though it just started, but worth noting. small lead from Brazil's side. Very, very small. See if they hold it as we get into the more meaty parts of the chart.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different releases at that, so it's gonna be a really hard time. Everyone seems to be handling well, looks like. But Electro dropping more practice, he dropped his more 200s on his side. Lotus recovered from his very low accuracy also as well, 99.7. Then Electro drops by the United States. Gonna give an edge out to Brazil just by a little bit there. But the accuracy are very solid as a unit, 99.7 across Brazil.
Yeah, small lead again on Brazil. Well, it's not even a small lead anymore. It's fairly sizable. Even with Toph and Gekido doing pretty good, matching if not even beating Brazil's score. Electro struggling a little bit, causing Brazil to get that lead right now as we get into the second half of the song.
Lead still intact, about almost 10,000 points at this point. And even so, this section alone, this is just the harder one in general. People should be worrying about timing this. Everyone in Brazil is still holding really strong so far. 99.7 is still just intact. But then again, you already see United States kind of trailing behind. But if there are more top inside, it's not gonna favor them. Lee's still like kind of growing on Brazil's a little bit, just solely on accuracy, more to a miss from Electro's side. But then it's probably too late to even start to make a difference.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Yeah, Brazil edges out on 15,000 points of lead there. Like, really solid scores all around. Everyone above Brazil getting perfect FCs as well. 5, 7, and 2 200s for respective players here. Lecture kind of having a miss, and even though with the miss as well, I think it's not going to be enough as well.
A pretty good pick out of them. 3-1 for Brazil now off of that. We start to exhaust the pool a little more. Oh, looks like instant pick though.
Going for SVs now. Oh, all right. I see where they're going. Going for their memorization is for I guess generally the memorization. So no surprise coming in and Gekido and Alex for this pick, as they are really very versed on this. And I guess we're probably gonna be seeing Kiev. Oh yeah, we got Ursa Masa. I was actually totally forgot about Ursa Masa being also one of the main SB players too.
That'll be Ursul's first time playing this match.
Yeah, I don't think that Urso played in, like, for example, group stage or even round 16 in this case. So it's pretty interesting to see how one of the best SB players for Brazil here, Urso Manso, could do on this.
And bringing in the specialist for this one. See if they can keep up their dominance.
And we'll see. Okay. Yeah, just waiting for a little bit. I don't know if there's a little bit of a 4v3 situation in the lobby. It's like, I don't know. But yeah, Kid is there, so I think I think he needs to leave a little bit there first. So giving up the shots to the Brazilian man himself.
Yeah, looks like so figuring out rosters. I think Q will be out for Andre. I think we're good to go.
Yeah. Yeah, Andre is having problems with his internet. Sent by the Brazilian captain himself. So it looks like I think all is resolved. So we should be good to go. Walter signaling the empty start right here. It's going to be really interesting to see an SV chart played by both teams here. Assuming they are really well practiced on this one. It's also 4 minutes long, so we gotta see how consistent they are in terms of SV in this repetitive nature. I think Allergen have a little bit of trouble in keeping up the accuracy just by a fair bit there. Having around 99 point. Oh, I thought it was like a 99 point. Just by a little bit there. But Urso also kind of catching up a little bit, so it.
Yeah, whatever happened in the beginning seems to have recovered. Actually, already a pretty decent lead for USA this early on.
Yeah, all above 99.8 as well. As Andre kind of dropping just a fair bit there. Everyone in Brazil is not having a good time here either, all the way with 99.6 all around. Oh, Gekido finding a first hit.
That was a weird place to miss, I feel like, but yeah, Brazil gonna be taking the lead from that just for a little bit. The accuracies on Toph and Halogen are just so good on this.
Yeah, I think it needs more to act lead for the United States here. I don't think like the combo could last long if Gekido keeps dropping. But then again, Brazil, even though with not their best accuracy, still holding 4 combos, which is very beneficial for his team.
Well, I have a feeling it's gonna be pretty close.
Lead's kind of noticeably getting smaller here. Andre climbing back up to 99.7. Oh, Urso Massa catches up a lot of package. He goes dropping from 0.6 to 0.3 there.
Yeah, and Toph and Halogen are still holding their insane accuracy. That accolade load has got to at some point bring the lead over to USA side.
We'll see to the telegraph notes here. It doesn't seem anyone to be catching, but Halogen goes task skids. Oh, this is gonna be interesting here. United States take the lead just by a fair bit there. Looks like the lead kind of shifting just because of the telegraph notes in between of the repetitive nature here. Oh my god, the ghost taps.
Still really close. Still like
yeah,
really close, honestly. Oh, it just flickered to Brazil for a minute.
Yeah, 1,200 points. We already see that the difference. Everyone could just get like tap out and see their score and the difference there, but it's getting really dangerous to do that at this point because the lead is so small.
I think Urso did just get a 200 there, so USA are gonna have a bit of a lead again.
lead kind of shifting towards the United States by a fair bit. Soft's not over yet still.
Oh, what?
What is happening? What is happening here? Oh man, I think this is... I don't think it's fairly enough because accuracy is so strong at this point.
Oh, it's going back. It's actually going back in Brazil's favor slowly.
Or is it though? Oh my! Oh man, this is not good. Halogen also dropping the 200 as well. It's now below 99.8 now.
Dropped a lot of Andre actually kept up his accuracy. Are they actually gonna take this back at the very end? It's so close.
Close. Oh man, what is happening?
Brazil actually
300 points. Oh my god. What was that?
1,300 points. Andre with a 990 on. Very, very well played. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Toph and Halogen. They were doing so good up until the very end, man. That was really, really close, man. Brazil gonna take that one 4-1 now. Actually, that's a pretty sizable lead.
Oh man. I would imagine even I think with that difference, if Halogen didn't drop at 100s at that point, I think it will be solely very close. USA will take the pick if not those issues.
This is ridiculously close, man. USA has now lost two of their picks. Yeah, they picked this, right? They've lost 2 of their picks by 1,000 points. It might be 4-1, but it's still so ridiculously close. I feel like this could still go either way.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think about the situation here because Cubic Squill was such a really good pick by the United States, but it got stolen back because of the drops by Gekido and Toph there, and also as well as Halogen having 2 100s, which is out of the conscious for Halogen. But
it actually looked so good for them for like over half the map. They looked so strong on. Still lost though.
Yeah, I don't know what to think about that because I think Brazil still have edge, and you'll see Amor de Barao coming out for Brazil.
Dude actually coming into this one. Brazil are actually in such a good position now. They're on their own pick, 3 points ahead. A really good spot to take the match, but this is still so ridiculously close. I think this has definitely been matching expectations as far as the level of gameplay that both of these teams are playing at. Pretty top contenders in the whole tournament, to be honest. We'll be starting this one. We'll see how it goes. I think it's very important for the Americans to actually take this one, or else they face match point. They have to play the tiebreaker to take it back. Client loading things separately here. There we go. Full of act drops early on, actually, from pretty much everyone except for Lotus. Halogen actually kind of low on accuracy. bit weird considering how well he's been playing the whole this whole match so far, having been one of the best, the most accurate players in the whole lobby. But yeah, this is still very, very even. And this is a short one, only 2 minutes. About 600 points in favor of USA right now. Lead's still in their favor, but very close. That has strong potential to change in this last section here. See if there's any major act drops in this, or even any misses. Still so close. It's like less than 1,000 points. We're at the very end. USA still has the lead by a little bit. Are they going to be able to take this one? Oh, okay, that was the... Wow, these matches are so close, man. 1,500 points in the favor of USA. Pretty good performance across the board. Halogen, I did mention, has had a bit of an oopsie in the beginning, but recovered pretty well. And USA actually getting the match a little closer here. 4-2 now in favor of Brazil. And not only that, but that was also on Brazil's picks. Now they're on their own. Yeah, everyone perfect on this one. Unfortunately, no SSs though. Let's see what kind of picks these teams want to go for at this point though, because most of the pool has been pretty much exhausted already. Only got 7 picks left, I believe. Yeah. Looks like they're going for frame. I would personally like to see Multi-Talents at least once today. Great song. Did they do any roster changes for this one? Doesn't look like it. I believe these are all the same players that were just playing. It's like Rem's having a couple of internet issues, by the way, so you stuck with me, unfortunately. So sorry, guys. This is a bit of a longer pick. Pretty high OD on this one as well. 3 minutes. Oh, welcome back. Nope. Still not back. False snipe.
What do you mean?
Oh, welcome back.
Hey, yeah. Thank you. Having some technical issues quite fair bit there, but it's fine. So yeah, we got a I think Amor de Vera will also win by United States. Also, I guess I'm assuming Frame could be a good pick here for them.
And not so far though. Some early drops out of Geki though, giving Brazil a sizable lead. Lotus's timing on this is insane. 99.98 so far.
Yeah, charts very heavily centered around finger independence jack, so I guess having low accuracy is kind of
Andre
fair enough. Whoa, yeah. I guess you kind of like mind block the section for a little bit there, but I guess the accuracy still staying strong for the most part. But I guess United States could have the edge on this.
Personality. Their accuracy is just like a cut above everyone else in this lobby right now. Pretty crazy, actually. But USA small lead.
Yeah, let's still stay strong around the United States side, but then Nikitas actually recovered for it by a fair bit there, but watch out for these quads in between of the game. No one actually tripping.
Cute actually missing there, so that's a good lead for USA. Now pretty comfortable position. Two misses on the side of Brazil, and they have the stronger accuracy overall, I believe.
Still not over yet though. I think it's like less than 15k at this point, but with 2 drops by Brazil doesn't mean that the accuracy are weak in general. They're still holding 99.8. Whoa, Gekito! Oh, that's what I'm talking about. This accuracy is like very strong for Brazil. This might shift away. They're still trailing behind there.
Oh, that's gonna be close. I think we need some major drops out of USA though. Andre.
No. Yeah, I think this could seal the deal here. There's not much more to go here after this.
Lotus with the 998 though. What?
Oh, 58 300s. That's pretty good.
That is insane.
Not bad. Not bad.
Not enough though. Unfortunately for the Brazilian side, a lot of misses out of Andre and Q, giving USA the lead on this one. So yeah, they're tying it up slowly but sure. It's like a tiebreaker game.
Well, I already said this multiple times. Every United States versus Brazil matches are always a close game. They're getting to tiebreaker or just getting close scores and difference in general. Like, this is all the match that we all waiting for this.
Yeah, Spirit of Justice pick out of Brazil. Pretty fast pick. I like the decisive picks. No hesitation.
Yeah, Spirit Justice being picked by Brazil here. I feel that they're just gonna go with nothing too specific at this point. They're just gonna go with simple chord jacks because they are really well versed on this. I'm not really sure about how United States could actually just go for it in terms of jacks. But this could be an interesting one because I feel like chord jacks in general are just easier to be very consistent on it. So you can just get like getting rainbows and everything if you're really centered around the ratio. But if United States can win this pick from Brazil, they're back to square one and gonna see a tie of 4-4. We'll see about Sphere of Justice here. Song number 8. And cute Halogen and Gekito with the mirror mods here. Looks like they're a kind of little bit of a less riskier for having a mind block here. I don't know. Lotus with 100% looks like. It's a shame that he dropped a couple of 300 ratio here. That's a still legal open. Oh, there we go. Yeah, 99.98%.
That's still pretty legal, man.
Okay. Oh, halogen though. Oh, that's an unfortunate drop there. Cube as well, so it's trading off. But I guess the accuracy still favors Brazil by quite a lot just because of 99. Oh, 100% yet again. What is happening?
Silly Fangirl not too far behind as well with 0.97.
Oh man, what is happening right now? The accuracy still favors Brazil even with the miss traded off. Oh man, this is not something that we're gonna see a very close match.
And it's back to 100.
Yet again.
Nope, it's not.
See, I'm guessing that Olympus could drop like 6 300s at this point, or even 7, just because of solely 300 ratio. They're very centered around. But then again, the close difference are still there. United States and Brazil are still trailing up back to back here. Score still flickering.
It's tied. It is tied right now.
Looks like USA could take this lead by a fair bit there, but song's still not over yet until it's over. Brazil still flickers this back on the score difference.
It just keeps flickering.
Oh man. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my
Okay.
guys. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh.
We'll see.
Oh my god.
The score difference.
Oh,
the score difference brings it to Brazil. Oh my god. 87. Oh my god.
96
76
points.
11 300s from Lotus. What the hell is that?
96 points. 96 points.
Oh my god. Wow, that's less than 100 points. Just decided on. Wow.
That ratio was just straight up illegal. That's not okay, man. You can't do
Well,
that. You can't do that.
you already seen Lotus get back to 100%, just a margin of rounding twice. That's how good his accuracy is. Tough situation here for the United States despite all that. They're still down 2 points, and they have to win 2 straight points to get to a tiebreaker here. And the choices are not favoring at all, looks like, because they still have like Longinus, Multi-Talents, Miserable Master by turn 11, and Scarlet Road.
Yeah, even though it's still a 5-3 lead for Brazil here, it's worth noting USA not only just lost by 96 points, by the way, but also lost 2 of their other picks by about 1k points as well. So it's still very close on like every single map almost. Last couple of maps have just been so damn close. There's only like 2 picks in the whole match, or like 3 picks that have been like decisive in one way. It's pretty crazy, but there it is, finally, multi-talents.
The thing is that it could have been like, if Halogen didn't drop at the kind of the beginning, it could have been still like a United States point, just still, despite the cute misses on the middle section, kind of. But yet, we gotta see multi-talents here. I think this is probably the first time we see him on stream, like, or even seeing him pick on the whole match.
Getting quite tense now for both of these teams. The threat of losing any other match or losing the match for USA, and just like the potential of just winning at any moment for Brazil. Just gotta play with your nerves. We are gonna get into multi-talents finally.
Yeah, it's all or nothing for the United States here. If Brazil wins this pick, then they won like 6-3 and moving on to semifinals winners bracket. But then again, United States still want to bring a fight here. So get your spirits up for United States here.
pretty standard start from everyone.
Couple of drops by Halogen looks like, and some favorites like you see from the other. Yeah, there you go, 99.7, and with more 200s from Halogen side. Couple more looks like being dropped here. Looks like they're not favoring. Halogen not favoring enough longer. Accuracy center around just about 3k lead.
Still really close. Looks like Halogen did recover a little bit.
This section here is a little bit more mind-blockable at this point. So I guess Brazil needs to hold on even when they want to get the lead. Just a tiny bit. Oh, Halogen dropped a couple 200s looks like, and yeah, I think the lead is kind of slowly going away to Brazil here. Need Brazil to drop at this moment though, but again, doesn't look like anyone's gonna drop here either.
Yeah, Lotus again with insane accuracy.
Yeah, looks like even with some solo accuracy drops, I think it's not gonna be enough for the United States to take and win the point here, as Brazil wins this by 6,000 points here, and they'll be taking United States 6-3.
Man, what a match! That was so ridiculously close. Like every single map, got some insane performances out of both teams, but Brazil gonna come out on top. Lotus again, carrying pretty hard in here.
Yeah, also no slouches for Taupe as well for giving out also a V1SS, but with considerable ratio across the board here. And yet again, congratulations to Brazil for moving on to the semifinals winners bracket here. And also as well, United States are not out yet. They're still moving on to the losers bracket on the semifinals here, facing whoever the opponent is. And still be waiting for the next couple of matches going up here.
I believe USA will be facing the UK in losers bracket. Yeah. And Brazil will be moving on to face Thailand actually in the next round. I have a feeling we're not done hearing about the USA though after a performance like that.
Yeah, it's always been the case for every single USA Brazil matches. They've always been very close. Despite all the difference in points, the song and the score differences are insane. As a reminder of people in the Twitch chat, don't forget that from the All-Star, we're selling the banners here to support your favorite teams here. So you can go check the All-Star page here and purchase a banner for your favorite team. And if you get there's a little bit of benefit for the team as well. And if your favorite team does win in the Mania World Cup 2019 here, you get to keep that banner as long as until the next tournament starts for the Post-World Cup.
And good limited time opportunity to get your banners, support your favorite players, your favorite countries. For now, though, we'll be back in about 20 minutes to see Chile versus China. Also, pretty interesting match.
Yeah, also pretty interesting in its own way. China and being the Chile, also one of the South American teams as well. Not too far from Brazil there, but and yet again, you're kind of seeing a little bit of a break on our side this thing. Yeah, I think it's around 20 minutes or 19 minutes at this point. So yeah, stay tuned for the next 19 minutes from now, and also we'll be back for a little bit.
Welcome back to the Osumania 4K World Cup. We've just seen a pretty exciting match, but kind of upsetting USA a little bit. It was a really, really close one. I'm joined again by Rem. How you doing, man?
Yeah, it's been a good break. Doing good yet again so far. We got the exciting match coming up right here. We got, I think, Chile versus China here. I guess I think it's also really interesting. I guess China has pretty potential despite having a four-man roster here. I guess Don X, XZ, 1Z, 1Z, Satori, and Porky game by being the sole underdog here. I think despite having the four-man roster, it doesn't seem like having any sub should be a good thing here for China. Then yet again, we all have Chile, which I think it's almost the same roster as like last year, despite not having Urusai, which is the core player of Chile here. And we see here in the lobby we already have like 6 players, except Don X should be in the Chinese team, and Tortorigo being the Chileans.
Yeah, kind of on the flip side from last game here, where last game it was 2 very, very dominant teams in round of 16. Both of these teams lost. They didn't really have a good time last round, so should have a good game between them. This is going to be a losers bracket match, so whoever loses is going to be out.
Yeah, looks like even with like a very interesting game here, I think the skill set is still similar, very all around. Chile is mostly dominant in rice picks in general, and then China is most pretty comfortable with like a longer picks in general. And with Don X in China, it's gonna be really beneficial for China for having an accuracy stuff, but just solely going in around that. It's gonna be really interesting. It's gonna be a pretty close match overall, despite having Don X's absence on the round 16 and some of the matches in group stage 2.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed from watching their group stage games, or China's group stage games, is that I feel like on some of the maps they kind of struggle to have all of their players keep up with the accuracy. Like there's always one guy falling behind. See if they can avoid this problem on a harder pool. It'd be kind of surprising, but yeah, we did mention briefly Don X being quite a pretty important factor in China's victories, but also probably a factor why you said he was absent last weekend. That result, they lost 6-1 to Singapore. That result might have changed a little bit if he was there. We can just say that.
Yeah, it was.
We get a LN warm up, maybe. Yeah, that's an LN warm up, all right.
It's more to an LN song here, because I already see that anything LN Deluge is well, it's along the song, it's along the chart too, and it's pretty dense. It's full on inverse, some yummy noodles, if you want to call that. I believe it's also this is the Chinese warm up. So this the 98 by 97, 96 for all Chinese players is pretty expected, because almost all of the Chilean players doesn't seem to have an expertise in end-game longer charts in terms of gameplay. And then you see only Tortorigo having the only ethnic Chilean side. But it doesn't matter still because it's too hard for the current level of the quarterfinals. There's too much long run going on. It's pretty tight too.
Yeah, it seems pretty absurd. But it's a safe assumption that this is China's warm-up, considering how much of a lead they have on this.
Yeah, it might look like it's easy on paper, but the releases are. I think it's all on 1/8 snaps, 1/8 gap. So it's I guess you have to keep anchoring your keyboard like no tomorrow. Like you already see the Chinese players are having that expertise in terms of long run. It better be early game or late game. Yeah, people doesn't seem like too good on the Chilean side. You already have one player missing. Two players on the league. Yeah, I guess Tortorigo suffering from 95% A rank, which is funny.
I think based on that, you might have an idea of what Chile's gonna ban.
Yeah, I think for sure. I think well, obviously like long note picks in the quarterfinals is in their reach, but not for like that warm up. That warm up is so is so dense. But then again, you got I think this is more like the conflict. One of the charts on MS10 or Master Sonic 10. It's really hard. I can say that. Yeah, seems to be waiting for the all players here to be ready up.
And there it is. Get into the second warm-up.
As for people who don't know, this is I guess it's a dead score deck chart, but it's not centered around that. But it's really hard. It's probably like around finals level at best. But it's just way too dense for this level, especially at 160 BPM. Yeah, 160 BPM is really hard for being a core deck dumpish nature of the chart.
Wow, those jacks.
Yeah, they're pretty dense. They're pretty dense, especially at around finals level or even more than that. Especially, it's not like Spear of Justice that we see on the actual map pool. they're just it's just death in its own self. I have no I absolutely understand in which why they chart like such dumpish nature jacks like this, like quad jack. Have you seen that before? But yeah, if you look over Arcaner and Donix side, yeah, 99.7, no problem.
Yeah, seems to be handling those quite well.
The middle section of this is kind of funny to me. I don't know why, because the nature of being more jacks, it's dense at that.
Battle commence.
Yeah, even that's pretty heavy on the right hand side. But then he's continuing back into jacking.
These jacks are intense.
Yep, that's the sole nature of the 4 jacks between of that. But nevertheless, we should be getting to the rolls here. And what is Donex doing? the ratio.
Uh, just typical Donex score.
We should be seeing rolls soon enough if anyone can just correct in the prediction for the rolls there.
I think that map was pretty indicative of what you were saying, how Chile probably has the advantage with Rice Pick. They did win that warm-up, so...
Well, yeah, but given that this is our finals level, it's not indicating anything. Yeah, there we go. 28 and 9 points. That's not good. that's not a good roll. Yeah, the exact opposite of what happened in the USA and Brazil.
Yeah, these rolls are actually the reason why both of these teams are in losers, and USA versus Brazil was the winners. It's just the roll difference, man. That's just good rolls.
Yeah, fair enough. That's my hand's temperature. Me too. And yeah, China will go to pick first, and Chile will be banning first. And I'm assuming it's gonna be along this, but along the chart that is actually quite hard to get through. I'm not sure about what it is. But we'll be getting soon enough.
Let battle commence.
Oh, they're banning cubic square for Chile. All right, that's a.
No,
well, I guess
right, more SV, right? That's kind of surprising.
I guess that they don't have like the opportunity to train that much on cubic square. Aside from like lots of spices, which is okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, lots of spices are banned, so no particular SV picks remaining. So that would be only the hybrids, which are kind of SV-ish, like Scarlet Rose and Onward Morale. Or even UMP9 if you want to call that.
Greatest hat.
Yeah, straightforward to greatest hat. No surprise there, as long as playability is there.
Man, I feel so stupid right now. With all the terminology that's around this game, you know, like rice and noodles and stuff. You said lots of spices, and I'm like, what are spices again? I forgot that's a map of the.
Well, in particular, I guess like lots of spices more to SV memorization as well. So I guess China is also having a fair ban on that pick in particular, because yeah, it has like it's more to like SV reading, but it has memorization spices, and that's a lot of that. So it's particularly lots of spices, you know. That's too spicy for China, so they want to ban that. And I don't think we're gonna be seeing Donex in the lobby. Oh, okay. Scally should be. That's not a Chinese.
Yep.
It's more to a Chilean player, but okay. Okay. I'm not sure who's gonna be replacing Chile. I would guess that Tortorigo might be swapped out by Scalim, since Scalim is more to a SV and LM player. Not so sure here.
I guess we'll find out soon enough. Safe assumption that Donix is going to be playing though.
Did they just determine who is going to be playing by rules?
Nice.
Oh, there you go. Nice. Yeah, there you go. Scaling replaced by Simex. I guess Simex is not too comfortable with this either, so I guess that's a fair one. Fair swap. Looks like Donix internet is kind of having a little bit of an issue.
Sadly, seems to be kind of a recurring trend in China's matches. A lot of internet issues.
Well, I guess it's no different than us Indonesians, maybe.
There's a time in the group stages where all 3 players in the lobbies, internets, all went out at the same, and then it all came back at the same time, and all their messages sent at once, and they all got silenced. It was good.
Well, oh yeah. That's pretty awful when you realize you can't even like do the typing at FAQ ping and then it doesn't respond, and you repeat it multiple times to see if that works, but then it's actually looping, so you get silence at that. But yeah, I mean, we seeing XZ1Z here for replacement for Donix in this case. That's why you have a substitution going on, because China only has 1, while Chile has 3 players to substitute.
Yeah, having the 4-man roster must not be that ideal for them.
Yeah, not really sure why we're gonna go for that, because I feel like China has a lot of potential players to play the Mini World Cup, but I'm not sure what would happen if they're gonna pick like a 4-man roster. But anyways, we'll be seeing the song number 1 by Greta's Hat here, Chile versus China. We'll see how it goes. Orisha, not a good start for Arcaner for having accuracy almost below 99, but I'm back up.
Yeah, XE as well getting a few early drops, and even 4K Gamebite actually getting a couple more.
Yeah, lead is still kind of similar, because I think Chile has the accuracy despite having accuracy drops at the very start. But it's slowly going back to China, it looks like, because I think the accuracy also recovered. Yeah, it looks like Arcan is suffering a little bit in terms of accuracy. 99.07 is now dropping below that again. But then you see Satori with 99.7. Eclipsing it with accuracy. Arcan have multiple drops there. That does not look good.
That's not good. He missed like 3 times or 2 or 3 times. Pretty rough pattern for him. China with the sizable lead. Gonna need something to happen on their side to flip it back. Arcaner with another miss. I don't think, not looking too good. And another one. This is not his map.
Yeah, this map is proven to be too dense for his own liking. And I guess this already looking a really good lead for China now. I think even with that, despite without those spells, even that, I guess the accuracy still favors China nonetheless. Because Satori has a lot higher accuracy, and 4K Gamebite almost matching Tortorigo. And with that, I think there's no room for error for China now. I guess they would seal the deal with the first point on China's side.
Yeah, I think without the misses, it would have still been just a win due to accuracy. Pretty
Yeah,
pretty one-sided map here to start it off. 48,000 points almost.
yeah, Arca with 5 misses, which is a bit too much to comfort with in terms of long notability, which is completely understandable. I'm not sure if that would have been a keyboard drop or anything, but it's still China will still win the pick anyway. Chile's turn to pick now. I would assume that Sphere of Justice would be the what's it called? The absolute ideal pick, just because of the accuracy from poor jacks are a lot easier for Chile to hang on. Could be Frame, could be Lashaxi, could be Longinus.
Yeah, I was saying Lashaxi maybe as well, but yeah, I agree. Spirit of Justice looking really good for them. See what they go.
Well, if my predictions are correct, I guess they want to go for simple picks like match score. There we go. Yeah, match score. I said it again. yeah. All right. Good call. Good call. I guess the repetitive nature of match score makes it a little bit easier to pick. So, it's gonna be more to an act battle and comes to jump stream, and more to whoever goes to drop through. We've seen Sebaix replacing for Tortorigo. Not sure if Chile gonna go with a Scallon here, not sure. We'll see.
Also kind of wondering if Donx is gonna come back or not.
Yeah, we'll see. I guess in that case, net should be not an issue at all. If he can recover from his internet issues, then probably we'll be replacing with 4K game by at this stage. Alright, we should not be seeing any swap from here on out. We're still seeing the same roster for China in the lobby. Should be going soon. We'll see how it happens. Not a good start for a freaky game, but actually dropping 2 heads at the very beginning. Not exactly a start that would be looking for.
It's okay. The hardest node is always the first one.
Yeah, it's like something that is kind of completely out of sync for the first node at least. Still a solid lead build by Chile here. Nice, like around 10,000 points just solely out of accuracy. Because I think Rookie Game might have a lot of struggle in hitting this very consistently. He's now below 99%.
Yeah, he's been getting a couple of 200s actually.
Yeah, it's now climbing to 20,000 at that. Oh, wasted 1Z though with the first drop too, which is not gonna be very beneficial for China here. And looks like Chile is lead kind of skyrocketing for a fair bit because of accuracy is a lot stronger.
I mean, all three of their players are having better scores than all three of the other Chinese players right now, so it's a pretty dominant pick for Chile so far.
Yeah, 4K game by missing at the the easier section of the chart.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was. Lost focus or something? That's kind of weird.
Already 30k lead right now. It's not nothing to lose for Chile. Already built a solid lead.
It doesn't look like any of them are dropping anything. Accuracy staying around the same place, still holding their combos as well.
Yeah, I already it's a very clear pick for Chile right now. There's no draws whatsoever. You have 42,000 points gap here. You already see Arcaner with the V1 double S too. Very solid scores across Chile. As well, Satori with also getting a full combo as well, 988k, trying to match Skyrim too.
I kind of expected those you mentioned in the beginning. These kind of picks really favor Chile, right? So it really comes down to what happens when they run out, because there's only so many of these. You know, eventually they're probably gonna have to play some LNs or some SVs or something. See what China wants to go with, though.
Yeah, China should go for probably Heiju or Scarlet Rose as expected, because Grace's hand was a pretty good pick for them. Yeah, Scarlet Rose, there you go. It's well, I guess it's pretty expected. And it has lots of Jags, so it's pretty interesting because Chile is well known for Jags as well. So a long note should be a big deal if they can hold on to that. You're seeing Tocha Trigo as the swap here, as no surprise at all, because I think he's a very excellent long general for Chile. And already are kind of straight up shooting on the blame. I think given the Twitch chat right now, I think there's a translator that says that players to be warning about the SVs in the middle, in which they could be side reading, so I don't know. Let's see what happens.
It's kind of a weird thing to mention, like in the lobby chat. Yeah.
Well, the thing is that it's good because the Chile probably doesn't know the language that China is what they refer to. But
mostly just
I guess
mean that that's indicative that they're probably sight reading or have not practiced enough. That that should be an obvious thing for all of the players. You'd think, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing. Why we should probably at least expect a warm up or even play this before. Yeah, I think China probably doesn't feel good enough for the shields either, but yet again, Chile has across the board 99.2%. Whoa, two drops by Scaling Arcaner. 2 drops by Scaling Arcaner. Scaling dropping yet again. Already a little solid foundation for the China here.
I have a feeling this game is going to be very one-sided on each direction
Oh.
depending on who's picking, but actually does miss. I don't think it's gonna matter too much.
Yeah, Lee's gonna slow down for a little bit, and then yet again, the jack section we're talking about, this could probably go anywhere. There's still some, Lee's kind of shifting towards Chile for a bit, but this, now the long run section, right here. Probably gonna throw some people. There we go, we got exit 1Z for the first comment in life off now. Got around, not by much, so it's around 50k. It's now going downwards now. It's around, yes, it's now going down to 13k points at this point, and then exit was back to 400 combo right now. But everyone should be aware for the slowdown that is gonna be happening soon now. And let's see about this.
Hey, a bunch 200s.
Yeah, that's not looking good because I think Scouting dropped 100 as well. Arcaner is dropping below 99%. Oh, Exit was able to drop too. Scowlin traded up. Always been the trade so far, but I think China has the edge in terms of accuracy at this point. 99.4%. Just in comparison to everyone else in the lobby. Gameplay is also not doing bad. Nope, never mind. I actually did that. Okay, 99.15% right now.
So decent accuracy lead and still 2 misses on the Chile right there. So China does have a very comfortable lead at this point. I don't think they can actually manage to lose.
Yeah, drops across the board, but then again, you can already see the score, which is already favored China, and Satori probably gonna get the FC too. Yep, there you go. Last.
Yeah, again, 40,000 points for China. Very well played out of Satori.
Yeah, getting an FC of Scarlet Rose is decent, very decent. But then again, you already see the Chilean-sized Scalim and Arcan not having a good time with these long notes now. Despite being very versatile in like the jack sections, but then long notes definitely destroys their accuracy. It's now Chile's turn to pick now. I guess they have a lot of selections to go for right now, because if Matscore works well for them, Longinus should be an ideal pick because of how China is not favoring well in terms of that. Matscore already cited by 50k points for Chile. So this will be a surprise to see Longinus or even Spirit of Justice. So waiting for the pick here. I think given with Chile's performances, even with the long nose, I think hybrid should be a big deal. Multi-talent GMP9 and Amodeverao should be okay-ish, despite not being that long node heavy. You can also go for that. But in this case, in simpler terms, I guess, Spirit of Justice, Lishak's Longinus, Frey, Miserable, that's been also quite ideal for them. Oh yeah, there you go, Miserable Bastard, okay. Terminal 11.
Yeah, should be expecting this to be similar to their previous pick. This is gonna be a lot of back and forths. Don't expect a break point anytime soon. We'll see how it goes though.
Well, in these frequent situations, I think Rookie Game By doesn't know very well known for being a solid Rise player either. Just the technical side of things, it's probably going to be arguably a lot weaker in that aspect. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. And Ultra Signals, the MP start there. We should be getting suited. Background is really ominous, and I don't like that.
That is gonna put some weight on you.
Yeah, it's too spooky. Bring back the anime girls.
Too much anime could hurt your health, but I guess whatever. But it's a personal preference. But then yet again, we already see a lot of struggle in terms of accuracy for Rookie Game By and towards Figure in general. A couple of True Hunters being dropped here and there. Rookie Game By is slowly dropping a little bit there, 98.5. Not looking too good at this, even though he kept combo for a good portion of the map. Oh, Sebikes with a drop too. That's gonna give a bit of a lead to China. Not by much though, but still, Chile still takes the cake for 12k lead there. Satori with also the draw, XZ1Z with the draw as well. Only 4k Game By with the SC. It looks like. Alright.
So,
Everybody's continuing to drop. But again, the lead is already stabilized for Chile right now. There's already a good. Okay.
Chile will be holding on to that lead. I believe Tortutrigo with a FC on that one. The only one on his team. Actually, the only one in the game. Everyone else missed. Looks like. But yeah. Again, pretty dominant pick from Chile.
Yeah.
Kind of expected.
It's almost 30k lead there, so I guess it's pretty fair. I guess even though with the MVP, Arknet still takes the kick for being an MVP there, which is really decent. Still a very good pick for them, and I guess I would say that the other picks now are kind of risky because I feel like there's a lot of like patterns in there in every map is full, which are choke dominant, which should lead to anywhere. Now goes for Asia, the last London pick remaining. I mean, the pure London pick anyways. I guess Colorado you could classify it as a more to the hybrid, more London oriented side.
では私の大好きなビートルズのスーパー名曲聴いてください。
This could be an interesting pick here. I guess it's not too like long-range focused, which would require like a lot of like skill set involved outside of like inverse and releases. This one is pretty straightforward other than other long-range picks. Though I'm still not sure about how Chile was gonna perform that.
We'll see how this one goes, but yeah, this is China's pick.
Yeah, we'll see. Now, watch the signals the empty start here. Should be going soon enough. This will be an interesting pick out of the long note picks that we see earlier. As it will be still dominant towards China, but this one is pretty straightforward. So I guess it's pretty. It could go either way still.
ビートルズ
Whoa, board game, what is happening there? So that's not a good miss to start. You already see 7k lead. That's not good.
Yeah, there's still a decent accuracy lead on the other players though, so I think it should still be swinging back slowly but surely to the Chinese side.
I think you might have missed like 3 or 4 notes, which is kind of massive, but luckily that is still like in the beginning of the song. So combo doesn't really matter, the bonus, whatever that is. And it's the accuracy still favors like in Chinese side, like 99.55 for Tori, Exodus 99.13. Yeah, Arcaner with the miss right there. It looks like they're gonna give a lead to China now. Despite the drops from the beginner from the game 40 game 5, not sure what would happen.
Well, at least he seems to have recovered.
Yeah, still around 30k lead at this point, which accuracy for Chile side is not even almost everyone was
Like, see,
not
this
covering
is,
at all.
hold on.
Yeah, but that's still kind of that's still like 2/3 of the way through. But then again, the lead is still not changing anywhere. We're game by slowly climbing back up to 99%. But exit ones you keep dropping as well, but then it might need to take a little bit more miss to come back from that. One more miss could swing this lead to Chile. Or even 2 misses, because I think Chile's accuracy, not even a 99% at all, except for Tochifigo, but Scallon dropping the full combo there. That's already kind of seals it, I guess. Because I feel like the accuracy still favors China, not even with the drops from X and was dead.
Yeah, again, pretty one-sided pick. Every single pick so far has been very one-sided for the team who's picked this. It's quite funny,
Yeah.
The contrast of this compared to the last match where all of the picks were like 1,000 points difference.
Yeah, even less than 100 points is like pretty insane. Well, again, I think Porky Gameby might have missed 8 notes in the very start of the map. Well, I guess if not for that issue, I think he might have just full combo along with Satori there. But nevertheless, China takes the point, 3-2 now. And it's gonna be interesting situation for Chile actually, because Chile has a lot of fourth pick to go for, because China has running out of long notes to go for. Spear of Justice could be the pick that actually waiting for Chile to go for, because I think they already dominant, showing dominance over Jax.
Yeah, it looks like they've identified their win condition.
Man, I wish I could like understand what our players from China are saying, but then luckily we have the translators here. So I guess that's a good trade-off. Actually, Forky Game by saying that is there any slow jams in here? I don't know.
Dawn is finally
Oh,
online.
looks like Donix. Yeah, looks like Donix saying he's online? Question mark, quote unquote. That could be an interesting swap here for China. Looks like I think Donix might have been kind of having issues. Looks like. Not sure what happened there, but still, we're still gonna be seeing, I think, the same situation as before for every Rice Mix. Scallium, Arcus, Ebix. Not sure China still wants to keep the same 3-man team in the lobby, or maybe replacing with Donix for whoever we're gonna swap with. Okay, Donix is in the tournament server, so I guess Forky Game will be replaced with Donix, looks like? I mean, yeah, technically, because I think China has a 4-man roster, so only Donix in the substitution team. So I guess only Donix now will be joining soon after.
We'll see if that gives them a little bit more of a chance on Chile's pick here, because Donix should be really, really good. If we've seen someone get 11,300 on this last match, I wonder what Donix can do.
Well, that's a little bit too much. 11,300s is unreal. I'm not really sure that if Donix can even come close to live this, actually. But we'll see.
We'll find out.
Will be a tough situation for Chile now, because I think Spirit of Justice might have been a kind of a backfire pick, because the team score for China could have been better. But looks like all of these things looks like, and then there we go. 100% Verdonix seems like that's pretty interesting. Okay.
Scallium just find a miss early. That's not good.
Is it a miss? Oh yeah, okay. Scallium actually missing now. Yeah. Yeah, I guess
Actually does fire back with a miss of his own though, but still holding solid accuracy lead for the Chinese.
Yeah, leads shifting to Chile just a fair bit, but the accuracy by Donex and Satori could easily carry the team. Yeah. Very tough situation for Chile to be in right now, because I think even with the Scallon drop and the accuracy is compared to Exit 1 it's so comparable that it doesn't make of a change in the lead either. But the lead is kind of getting there.
It's really close.
It's kind of slowly going there because Scallon bringing his accuracy back up.
Not enough though. 2,800 points in favor of China. Or sorry, in favor of China. Confused me because both of their country names are very similar.
Yeah. Like I said, there's a potential wrong pronunciation right there. You can kind of want to say you can kind of want to say anything, but yeah, there you go. 38,300 by Onyx. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Not 11 though. Not 11. 11 was cooler.
Yeah.
Instant UMP 9 from China.
I guess UMP9 is kind of a weird pick, but then it's understandable. It has some bits of longer releases.
Not UMP 9. I mean Kuba Ohms, my love.
Oh yeah. Sure. We're now OWC.
Playing some normal diffs. Let's play some converts.
True. Gotta love 40 auto converts. It's pretty good. Everyone would actually, with mania expertise, would like to play auto converts just to get number ones on leaderboards because they're so easy.
Yeah, I think we'll be getting that fixed real quick.
I think I got a word from the Twitch chat that Exit wants to sleep and will be replacing the 4K game by yet again. Oh well.
Wait, he actually went to bed?
Yeah, we'll be resolving the technical issue for the Kuba thing in the background. Yeah, I think given how the Chinese has a bit of an edge 4-2 lead right now, not sure what Chile is gonna respond with that, with the other picks in general, because I think having Donick should be clarifying the score lead there for a little bit towards the China. Oh, looks like we're back now. Yeah, I think we're seeing Torture Trigo replacing the Seba X here. I think no surprise as well, actually, because I feel like the long notes in the UMP9 is definitely chokeable for players who are not very well versed on the tricky staccatos.
A bit of an interesting pick. They do have Donex now, though, so.
Yeah. Every solution in the Chinese side has always been Donex playing. Every single time I saw like the round of 16, where's like Donex? This could be like the carry for main Chinese players. But no. I guess having Donex should be comfortable enough for China for actually giving a fight here for Chile. Worky game by with always the very rocky start at the accuracy now. Same as Torture Figo actually. Scallon with the very first drop too. not a good position at all. It's going away to China for just a fair bit. Oh, okay.
Curry does find a miss. Should equalize the field a little bit.
Yeah, not by very much. I think Skyline even probably before the 400 combo starts, so it doesn't penalize that much. But we already see the soul accuracy difference here. You already see Arcaner going head to head with Donix, and other players here kind of struggling just to keep up accuracy here, just by a fair bit. Lead's not comfortable yet.
Let's see if they manage to keep up the lead in the last part here.
Around 15k lead right now, as Donix has already 99.76. Is now winning against Arcaner here, and the highest accuracy of Chile.
Yeah, the lead is just growing with Skalim finding 2 misses actually, and a bunch of accuracy drops, I believe, from him and honestly all of the players on that team actually. It doesn't look like anyone on the Chinese side really broke anything. Lead grows, so it looks like this is a good pick for them actually.
Yeah, by the look of things, it's a pretty comfortable pick here for China. Also, with 4K game by with climbing back up to the 99% after being down for a while there. Trying to solidify the lead for a little bit further.
And again, another victory by 42,000 points. The recurring trend, 40,000 point victories in this match. Yeah, China now up 5-2 actually.
Yeah, they're at potential game point here. So if Chile loses, they will be knocked out from the tournament. So Chile needs to win 3 points in a row to do that. And it's going to be a tough one to do.
So what Chile wants to answer with here in terms of their picks. There's really not that much left that's good. Maybe a little Shaxi. I don't know.
Yeah, Shaxi or Frame could be a decent pick here. I'm not sure about the other one because I think they're okay with Longinus, Shaxi and Frame. Other than that, I think China has to go with Rice Face or multi-talent because they're one more hybrid left. But that is still pretty risky because there's not much.
Okay, this is like the 6th time in this match where you name a pick and then the instant you name it, it gets. What are you doing, man?
Well, that's cool. That's cool. I'm not a prophet, but still, that's still a good analysis. As a matter of fact, I think across all matches, Longinus is still ignored too. There's not been pick or even things it was banned, which is kind of interesting to say the least.
wrong difficulty.
Yeah. It seems like Porky Gameby is practiced the wrong difficulty of this. So, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. It's the potential match game point to China. And then if China wins, then Chile would be knocked out from the tournament. So Chile needs do or die getting this pick.
Okay, very early miss from Trigo.
It's pretty weird as well because I think it's not even like one of the hardest sections yet, but it's still understandable and unfortunate. Looking pretty solid for China, looks like. Even though it's a freaking game by kind of recovering from the kind of siren because I think he practiced the wrong difficulty of this. Already shown dominance over this Jack section a little bit here.
And a miss in the middle from Sevex.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for Chile right now. China having a strong lead by quite a big one, actually. Still not over yet, though. The core jacks are still remaining. I think there's not much left to the chart too, so I guess this is this is not looking good for the Chile because all misses like remaining for China's side are still intact, still keeping full combos.
Oh, next with an SS actually.
Yeah, yeah, rightfully so. Chile has to say goodbye from the Mini World Cup as well. China will take 6-2.
And I think, funnily enough, now China moves on to face USA, which they also faced in groups. So, a bit of a repeat match going to be happening next week, but
yeah, a reunite. It's a reunite that happens.
Man, that'll be it for this match, though. Pretty well played. Did look a lot better for the Chinese team as soon as Don X came back. Played pretty well. That's kind of expected.
Yeah. It is definitely an interesting match. Right up until like when it's like a winning your own pick situation. Long nose and between Rise, and then we go back to long nose, we go back to Rise. It's always been like a one-sided match.
Yeah.
It's still gonna be interesting. Still gonna have we can still have a Japanese, Japan versus South Korea, Philippines versus Singapore, and we have the losers bracket. We have Italy versus Russian Federation and Indonesia versus Poland. One of the big reverse side of things, I think the next one is gonna be Indonesia versus Poland there, in which is gonna be interesting because I'm gonna be playing against Poland soon.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be it for us right now. That'll be happening in 6 hours. So if you care to watch that, you should. Be sure to come back here in 6 hours. But for now, that'll be it for us. So have a good one, guys. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah. Stay tuned for the next match.